very warm welcome to episode 14 of Off the Leash, week 14, and the winners just keep on coming. The main man, Tony Bullen, joins us again, and another winner again for you, Tony, last week, the BresBet Jetstream Angel.
Yeah, doing the business. He had a good make-up on the rails, slick exit, good early pace, runs the track. Never in doubt, Dave.
Never in doubt. Well, we'll see that a little bit later on because we will preview the Laurels as well as the Brighton Belle final. But we'll look back before we look forward because we had two big finals last week as well, the Grand Prix and the Gymcrack. And we're not going to go chronological order. No, because this was very special from Wiki Ned. So we're going to dive straight in to the Gymcrack final. Wiki Ned was a warm order in Trap 2 and he made absolutely no mistake. And this was brilliant, wasn't it, Tony?
Yeah, it was indeed. I mean, again, well-regarded salt. I mean, you can only beat what's put in front of you. We don't know the strength and depth of the actual competition, but the times are there. He bettered his debut time, in fairness, 28.55, 28.51 at Sheffield. That's a very, very good run for a pup. And now the talks, does he go to the Derby? Is he young enough? I know what I'd do if he was mine. There's only one Derby. Take it while it's there, in my opinion.
Yeah, good performance. Trap to line success. Wiki Ned 28.51, as Tony mentioned. Droopy's extra good was second in Trap 1 and no better feeling back in third, Trap 3. And the Derby is on the agenda. And the trainer, Jimmy Fennick, owner, Neil McGregor, they're at least going for a trial. And the fact they're going for a trial, Tony, suggests that, you know, it's likely to happen, right? It's going to have to go really wrong in a trial or even a trial stake for him to not line up. Yeah,
it depends how he goes in the trial. I mean, the thing is, he might not put a fantastic time up, but he could have made a couple of errors in the trial. And like until you see it with your own eyes, you'll see how the dog handles Toaster. But whatever he does, he's a very, very good prospect going forward.
Yeah, very exciting. Young dog, you know, it's very easy to say, well, it's 500 metres there, it's 500 metres at Toaster, but it's a long run to the drop. You're asking a dog to do it 6 times in a row during that Derby campaign. We shall see. We'll leave that to Jimmy and the team. But as Tony said, he's exciting nonetheless. Right, we will now head to Sunderland because we had the Grand Prix final on Friday night live on Sky Sports Racing. Remember, all the Premier Greyhound racing action is live on Sky Sports Racing behind the red button. And this was something really, really special. Now, beware the flapper, I would always say, Tony. And Richard Wales landed the Grand Prix with his Farney's Willie, who went in Trap 3 here. And they had a real toe-to-toe with Savannah Heros, who was the favourite in Trap 1, eventually finished second. And Agile Ange was back in third in Trap 5. Now, the field was decimated to only 4, but the time was good, the performance was good. And Richard Wales, and I think his dad, they certainly know the time of day.
Well, we had that question last week, didn't we? Do you look at trainers? And we said under the radar trainers, that some of their dogs go under the radar. But Farney's Willie has got some good form to his name on his travels. I thought we were sitting pretty, in fairness, with Savannah Heros, the anti-post pick. But Farney's Willie really dug deep throughout. And it was a good run that all through. He kept battling to qualify in each round in Farney's Willie. I thought Savannah Heros would try and come again, but you got a strong running salt that got to the front by the third bend. It was a long way clear of the others. I know it was only a 4-dog race, but it was a good run from the winner and a good run from the runner-up.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. And well done to Richard and his dad. And he joins an already growing list this year of trainers to bag their first Cat 1. Paul Burr, Kevin Proctor, Kevin Ferguson, and now Richard Wales, who's held a Greyhound trainer's licence for less than 3 months. But his history in flapping goes way back. And these boys, they know the time of day.
Certainly do. And the beauty of that dog, I mean, he could ruffle a few more feathers going forward in some of these staying competitions, Dave.
Yeah, on the agenda for those guys will be the 3 steps to victory, which is upcoming at Sheffield. A brilliant competition as well, where they have the heats over the 480, semi-final 500, then the final over the 660. So we look forward to that. Do remember, of course, to like, comment and subscribe on these videos. Loads of content coming up as well on the Racing Post channel, both sport, horse racing, and of course Off the Leash as well. So do get involved. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Right, that was last week. This is this week, and it's Ladies' Night at Hove on Saturday night. There'll be £10,000 up for grabs in the Coral Brighton Belle final, one of the big bitches competitions of the year. And we're going to look back at last week's semi-finals as we piece together what is going to be a brilliant final. First up, semi-final number 1, Southfield Daisy on the inside in trap 1. Moved off a touch, 30-11 on the card here. Aladale Kazoo finishing second. The Peter Bussey winner in trap 5. They were the first two home in semi-final number 1, Tony.
Yeah, they traded blows in the first round. It was Aladale Kazoo, the Peter Bussey Memorial victor that came out on top then. But this time, Southfield Daisy really put the pace to the race and just didn't relent at any stage. Both of them had been given numerous sightings in preparation for this competition. But we've got two bitches here, Dave, that in current climate could identify as dogs. 34 kilos Aladale Kazoo and 31.5 kilos Southfield Daisy. So, I mean, there's two monster bitches going toe to toe, and all credit to them. It was decent performances in the first and second round.
Yeah, brilliant performance that. Right, we go on to Crafty Chavoo. It was absolutely sensational. The Irish Oaks champion. Beating Queen Dusty. We managed to bag the full cast here. She was a short price. She's a champion as well. And it was a bit hairy, scary out the boxes, but she done it well.
Yeah, she paced up nicely. And as you say, wasn't a slick exit, but did pace up really nicely. She's an all-round balanced bitch. I mean, she had that season date of December, ran in the Golden Sprint, but a true 4 bends is her forte, and Mark Wallace's bitch. She's really set a high standard in the preliminaries. Got a draw bang on the rails in the final, but I think it will give her the edge. She doesn't relent when she's on the bunny. She just posts fast times, Dave.
Yeah, well, we'll get to the final because Queen Johnny, back to winning ways in trap 1 on the inside here, exploded from the boxes. She had the inside line, and it was the inside duo that dominated semi-final number 3 here, Tony. Yeah,
what a bitch this Queen Johnny is. Produce Stakes at Swindon, the Kent Vars at Central Park, British Bred Derby at Sheffield. I mean, she's just a prolific win machine. Got the draw to overcome, but if she can beat them to the punch, she's going to be very difficult to overhaul herself. She's just got all-round pace. And another one, you're dipping under the 30-second barrier at Hove nowadays, which is a fascinating remark to say when they used to smash it yesteryear, but good run from Queen Joni.
Yeah, brilliant. And let's have a look at the lineup then for Saturday night's £10,000 Coral Brighton Belle final. 8:14. We've got 4 railers, a middle, and of course Queen Dusty, the wide seed here. Crafty Chavoo up on the inside at 11-10. She's going to be very hard to beat, right?
Yeah, the prep trial, she slammed Aladale Kazoo out of track 1 in a 2-dog trial. So 5 1/4 lengths. That underlines how strong Crafty Chavoo is, because in a 2-dog race, you'd expect Aladale Kazoo, who stays well, to get close to Crafty Chavoo, but that wasn't the case. And I know the switch to the rails is a little bit of a concern. I just think with a level start, she paces up, uses it to her advantage, and goes on to land the spoils.
Do you know what? I don't mind the inside box over the 515. I've seen many a dog smash out of there, and you're quite right in what you're saying, that she trialled out of there, which I thought was a good move from Mark and his team. She is a railer, so there's every chance she'll get an inside draw. So she has been there, and more than anything else, she'll have that inside line into the turn. They'll need to get around Crafty Chavoo at the opening turn to win this Brighton Belle. So she'll be a short price, and I think she'll do the business. 2 votes for Crafty Chavoo?
Yeah, indeed. Crafty Chavoo for me.
Okay, right, let's move on then to the £12,500 Arc Laurels at Perry Barr on Saturday night. Now, fingers crossed this one will be live on Sky Sports Racing. It's on the digital only meeting at Perry Barr as well, so you'll be able to watch it live streamed on the bookmaker website. We'll have a look at the fastest semi-final winner now. Jetstream Angel got a good record at Perry Barr, of course, was the bitch who was promoted to winner following the disqualification of No Rush last year in the Oaks final. This was very good out of trap 1, 28-20, and Aiken Felix chasing her home, inside boxes dominating.
Yeah, and she runs the track. I mean, Perry Barr, I've seen a few dogs come a cropper at Perry Barr. It's not always an easy venue. Some take to it quicker than others, but Jetstream Angel, she loves it at Perry Barr. As you say, promoted to Oaks winner, having finished runner-up behind No Rush. But she's got good early pace. All right, she's not drawn bang on the rails in the decider, but she's got good early. And she's just one of those bitches that seems to bust the gut to try and get to the front, Dave, and I just think that will serve her well. Another nice size bitch as well, 30 kilos.
Yeah, let's have a look at the draw as well then. It'd be 9:14 on Saturday night at Perry Barr, and she will be the favourite, Jetstream Angel, no doubt about that. She's 7-4 on the earlies. We've got Akon Felix on the inside, one of two in here for Kevin Ferguson. Wiki Hiker for Phil Barlow, one of two for the Doncaster trainer in Trap 2. And a shout out to Paul Harms as well with Kill West Ranger, who did the business in the semi-final last week. Soul Wide C. Now, I'm very much in the Jetstream Angel camp here. I like her switching to the middle. It might even bring her out the boxes even more. Are you the same, Tony?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Jetstream Angel. There's a bit of pace on the immediate inside. I mean, particularly Wiki Hiker, who's been showing real consistent early pace in recent weeks. But I think the bitches will put the gents in their place here. You've got Jetstream Angel in Trap 3 and Akam Irene, who's back to something like her best form. Not that she had a dip, but she's back to winning ways. She was just finding at least 1-2 good prior to this event. But the switch to this venue has just reignited Akam Irene, and she's not a one-trick pony. If she holds her position, turns handy, you're looking over your shoulder where she is.
Yeah, it should be one to stick in the full cast and tri-cast for sure. That is the £12,500 Arc Laurels final Saturday night at Perry Barr, 9:14. Tune in for that. It's the most lucrative Greyhound race of the weekend. Now, it is that time for the best bets. You still have the honour, Tony. You keep on going, churning them out. We're up to episode 14, and it's winner after winner after winner. This is the place for winners here on Off the Leash. What have you got for us this week?
Yeah, I've gone to Romford this week on Friday. There's a one-off open over the 575 metres, and Ballinty no-show for Maxine Locke's got a tremendous makeup on the inside. It's a virtual solo trial this fella's going to have. He contested the Champion Stakes final behind Hollow Man over course of distance, so he does stay the distance. He's got 35-12 to his name. I think if he can front off on the inside, I know you've got Jack Tavern Magic in Trap 6, who's got some quality form to his name, but he takes the scenic route. And I just think Ballinty no-show, if we can win the sprint leg, I think we can cross the winning line in front. So Ballinty no-show for me.
Okay, Romford for Tony. I'm going to Hove on Saturday, and a greyhound who's done us proud here on Off the Leash already so far this year. Going to go with Untold Dollar, the Premier Greyhound Racing Puppy Derby champion. Goes in the Hove Puppy Cup final. About 8 to 11 on the card, early prices. Take that. Inside draw, 500 metres. Quite a short run to the turn. I think it looks a banker on the card. Brilliant night of racing as well at Hove on Saturday night. Make sure you tune in to that. And of course, do remember to like, comment and subscribe these videos. We'll be back next week for a look at the Trainers Judgment Night, formerly known as the Trainers Championship, sponsored by Premier Greyhound Racing. That will be a brilliant night of action. Do remember to gamble responsibly, and we'll see you next time.